What's going on, y'all? It's your boy No Credit, and I'm back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. That being said, let's get into it. So, almost a year since the beat and Terrence Crawford gave to Errol Spence Jr. and the boxing public still can't believe what they witnessed. So they're coming out saying some of the most outrageous stuff I've ever heard post fight. You understand what I'm saying? Boxing fans are saying Errol Spence Jr. was out of his prime. This is the latest shocking news in the sport of boxing. They said Errol Spence Jr. is out of his prime, and Crawford waited till Errol Spence was too old. Crawford waited until Errol Spence was too old, so he cherry picked. This is what boxing fans are saying. Teofimo Lopez was the first guy to start saying it. He said Crawford cherry picked a crippled Errol Spence, and everybody started repeating what Teofimo Lopez was saying because Crawford started calling out Canelo Alvarez, and Canelo Alvarez said, "You only beat one fighter." I mean, they said the same thing for Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. They said Manny Pacquiao was out of his prime when he fought Floyd Mayweather. But then, how does an out of his prime Manny Pacquiao go on to beat a Keith Thurman? Somebody make it make sense. The sport of boxing is a very confusing sport when it comes to the fans, but it's very easy to understand if you're an unbiased boxing fan. But if you're a biased boxing fan, it's very confusing for you. So I understand a lot of you guys lose a lot of money on this stuff because of your lack of knowledge on the sport. You understand? I don't want to disrespect anybody on here, but this stuff is literally common sense. A lot of you guys, you pick these fights because you pick these fights or the fighters to win because of your allegiance to that fighter or because you like that fighter. You infatuated with this guy. You live, you breathe, and that's the only person you care about. So when somebody tells you, "Oh, that guy's gonna lose," you don't want to hear that. There was rumors of people saying there was rumors, not no matter of fact, not rumors. There was facts that people were saying. Some of these guys that was Team Earl Spence, and some of them have jumped the bandwagon. Now they're a Terrence Crawford fan. But let's go back in time a little bit. Some of these guys, right? Hey, yo, GOAT, shut your casual ass up before I punch on you, bro. Watch your mouth in the comments, bro. You soft. Come to Philly, bro. Come to Philly and see what I do to you, bro. Watch your mouth on this John. You hear me? Stop disrespecting me in the comments, bro. I'm not with that. Like I was saying, some of these dudes, they're so infatuated with these fighters that they'll say anything. You'll stop me in a couple of rounds, bro. Bro, sign the contract. I'll stop you. Yeah. You a clown, cuz. You a clown. Yo, man, stop. Yo, stop talking, bro. You're making me mess up my freaking thoughts. You know what I'm saying? You'll meet me at 154. Come on, man. I'm a 140 fighter. You got to meet me halfway at a catch weight. We ain't going to meet at 154. We're going to meet at 147. I'm a 140 fighter. Meet me at 147. I don't know how much you weigh. Matter of fact, I'm so confident I'll stop you. I don't even care. You could weigh 200 pounds. I'll still cook you. But anyway, I don't want to lose my thought, man. You making me lose my thoughts, bro. Come on, bro. Chill. Let me get back to cooking. Some of these fighters, man, listen to me. We can do 147. I'm sure you won last 3 rounds. Okay, what city you in? What city you in, bro? Or can you come to Philly? Can you come to Philly? And can we put some money on it though? Can we put some money on it too? Can we put some money on the last guy who wanted to spar me? I told him to come to Philly. The man stopped coming on my channel. He made all these promises. He's You in Omaha. How you in Omaha hating on Terrence Crawford? You're not making sense, bro. Stop it. I don't believe you in Omaha. I think you trolling. Let me get back to the show, y'all, because this dude is trolling me. He's trolling me. But anyway, like I was saying, right? A lot of boxing fans, a lot of Errol Spence Jr. fans, they was wishing Errol Spence happy birthday before they even wish their own kids happy birthday. That's how infatuated he was with Errol Spence. They was in love with Errol Spence. They was in love with Errol Spence. I'm an amateur fighter. I ain't pro yet, so I can't sign no contract. I ain't signing no contract. I'm still in the amateurs, bro. So you can come to the gym and we can get it popping, but ain't no contract getting signed. I'm still in the amateurs. I ain't pro. But some of these dudes, WB Blake 22, salute my guy. Some of these dudes used to wish their kids, used to wish Earl Spence happy birthday. His birthday just passed. Let me tell you how much these guys are hypocrites. Earl Spence Jr. birthday just passed. And these guys didn't even wish Earl Spence happy birthday this year. Why? Because he lost one fight. The man lose one fight, and now you don't want to wish him happy birthday? Since 2017, these guys been wishing Earl Spence happy birthday. Earl Spence lose one fight. Now he's irrelevant. These guys used to wish Earl Spence happy birthday before they wish their own kids happy birthday. Errol Spence Jr. is 33 years old. He just turned 34. Crawford was 35, but he's 36 now. Crawford has always been 2 to 3 years older than Errol Spence. If anybody's out of his prime, wouldn't it be Crawford? Crawford's 36 years old. Errol Spence was just 33. He just turned 34. Crawford's still 2 years older. In September, Crawford will be 37. A 36-year-old Crawford is trying to fight a young uh, Canelo Alvarez who's 33, and he's 3 weight classes smaller than Canelo, and Canelo still don't want to fight him. WB Blake 22 says Earl was himself. Wilder was a fighter who himself in the Parker fight. Who wasn't himself in the Parker fight? You think so about Wilder? WB Blake 22. You think Wilder wasn't himself in the Parker fight? I don't know. It looked like Wilder to me. You don't think that was Wilder? You don't think that was Wilder in the Parker fight? It looked like Wilder to me. Oh man. Wu 36 says so the younger fighter they called the truth had a bad eye, broken ribs, high altitude, sickness, overtrained, weight drain, brain damage from the car accident, and now he was out his prime. Wu 36, that's what they saying, bro. That's what they saying. Wu 36, that's what they saying. They saying that man was out his prime. They saying Earl Spence Jr. was out of his freaking prime. He's the younger man, the fresher man, but he was out of his prime. Crawford's been boxing since he was 6, 7 years old. Errol Spence ain't start boxing when he was 6, 7 years old. He started boxing at a later age. Bud beats Canelo, salute. Golden BEK, salute. Of course. Canelo knows that. The entire world should know that. The entire world should know that. Woo 36, salute. Golden BEK, salute. Bud beat the fight out of Earl. That's facts, Golden BEK. These guys, they won't admit that, man. They're still lost. Golden BEK. The thing is, when you lose a lot of money, right, on a fight that's been built up for 5 years, and you lose so much money because you was invested in one guy, and that guy loses, you try so hard to come up with all the excuses in the world on how did you lose this money, because in your head, you 100% thought you was about to win some money. And when you lose that money, you start questioning yourself. You start questioning reality. You go outside and you question, is this really air? You touch your door. Why do we call a door a door? You walking on the floor. Why do we call a floor a floor? Terrence Crawford cheated. So all these crazy thoughts starts to pop in your head when you lose that amount of money, because now you start questioning reality. Is something really wrong with me? Why was I stupid enough to bet all of this money on Errol Spence Jr.? Hey, yo. Man, that's funny. Hey, yo, somebody just offered me $2,000 for a car I'm selling for 5,000. Like, people be lowballing when it comes to this. Is ridiculous. You really just offered me 2 grand for a car I'm selling for 5K. How that make sense? You want me to sell you a car I'm selling for 5K for 2K. And then you say cash, like you wasn't going to pay in cash anyway. People be like, I got 2K cash for a car you selling for 5K. I'm going to take $3,000 off because I'm bringing cash. And I'm supposed to take that like I'm hungry for money. Okay. I'm not even going to respond to you, bro. Now, people like that, you just leave them on scene, or you don't even click on the message. If you can't see, you can't do nothing. If you off balance, you can't do. Yo, come on, man. You still on that cataract stuff? Go. That man, that man could see when he got in that ring. Crawford took his other eye, bro. Stop it. Crawford took that man eye. When you turn pro, I want you on a platter. I'm not turning pro, bro. I don't want to be in the industry. I don't want to be a fighter. I just do it for fun. I just do the amateurs for fun. I just test myself, but I don't want to box. I got other endeavors. I make money elsewhere. You feel me? I don't want to be a pro boxer. It's just not my thing. I love competing, but I just don't want to do it because I'm the type of person, if I do something, I want to do it. I want to be committed. I feel like if I turn pro, I'm not going to be focused because there's other things that I want to do with my life. I don't want to breathe, live, eat, and sleep boxing every day. It's a lot of other stuff I want to do. And if I was a boxer, I won't live that boxer lifestyle. And that's not the route I want to go down. You understand? So I can't turn pro. He said, I'm just trolling you. Bud is the GOAT. Ah, I know you trolling me, bro. You had me for a second though. Golden BEK says Canelo knows that Bud will beat him. That's why he want to take the fight. Can someone please tell me what's the difference in fighting Earl coming up from 147 and Bud coming up from 147? Golden BEK, you know what's crazy, bro? Let me put your comment up. Golden BEK, you know what's crazy? The Canelo 3-fight deal included Errol Spence Jr. in that. The Canelo 3-fight deal included Errol Spence. Errol Spence Jr. was included in that three. According to some sources, Canelo was supposed to fight both Charlos, and then his last fight was supposed to be Errol Spence Jr. because they thought Errol Spence was going to beat Crawford. That's where PBC went wrong. So if Crawford beat Spence, why can't Crawford take Errol Spence's spot? You understand what I'm saying? If Crawford beats Spence, why can't he take Errol Spence's spot? Canelo was waiting to fight Errol Spence. True, so exactly. Canelo was waiting. He was willing to fight Errol Spence. Why is he not willing to fight Crawford? You know what Eddie Hearn said? Eddie Hearn said Canelo told him this. Canelo told him he don't want to fight Crawford. This is what Eddie Hearn said. Eddie Hearn, I don't know if he's making this shit up, but I might do a video on that. There's a video of Eddie Hearn saying why Canelo won't fight Crawford. He says, Canelo said he's not going to fight Crawford because he thinks Crawford's going to try to outbox him and move around. He don't think he's going to move like Charlo, but he's not going to come and trade. He says Canelo wants you to stand right in front of him and trade with him. So this is why he's willing to fight Errol, but he's not willing to fight Crawford because he knew Errol Spence was going to stand right in front of him and trade with him. That's what Eddie Hearn is saying. What do you think about that? Eddie Hearn is saying Canelo's not trying to fight Crawford because Crawford's going to want to use lateral movement, angles, and Canelo don't feel like trying to cut off the ring. He just wants to fight a fighter like a Errol Spence who's just going to come straight forward. That's the only reason he was willing to fight Errol, because he knew Errol was going to be, come on now. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. That's the craziest thing. So you want to pick and choose what styles to fight? So why are you even in boxing, bro? How can you sit there and say you're one of the best fighters in the world, but you want to pick and choose what styles to fight? If you're one of the best boxers in the world, you should be able to fight any style. Canelo is saying he specifically want to fight pressure fighters who just come straight forward to him. He don't want to fight no fighter with boxing skills. He wants to be the only guy in that ring with boxing skills. That's pretty much what Canelo is saying. What the freak? Canelo is saying he only wants to fight fighters that just come straight forward, pressure fighters. He don't want to fight a guy like Crawford who has a lot of skills, who can box on the inside, the outside, give you different looks, angles, punching between your punches, punch with you. Hit you with punches you don't see coming. Canelo don't want to deal with that. He want to deal with Errol Spence, who he knows is going to be right in front of him. W Blake 22 says Canelo was getting outboxed by Khan. A guy Crawford outboxed. Canelo knows what's up. Hey, yo, that's facts. That's facts, bro. That's facts. Bandel, salute. Bandel says Eddie Hearn was speaking for himself. Canelo didn't say shit. You already know Bud and his team going to put the pressure on Canelo to make the fight like they did Earl. Salute, Brody. I ain't been live for a minute. But you might be right, though. But it's when Eddie said it, right? When Eddie said it, it sounded like he was saying, it sounded like he knew what he was talking about, meaning like he actually talked to Canelo. So when I was listening to the interview, I'm like, he's talking like he actually talked to the source. So I was like, man, is that what Canelo is telling Eddie? Or is Eddie just making this shit up? But the way Eddie spun the whole story, it seemed like Canelo told him that. That's why I assume Canelo told him that, because he was talking like he knows what he's talking about. He's like, Canelo specifically wants to fight fighters who's gonna come to fight, who's gonna come forward. So you're saying Canelo don't want to fight those slick fighters. Got it. We got it, buddy. Goat says too big. Canelo's too big. Let's be realistic. Goat. Size don't win fights, Goat. It's the skill set. Plus, Goat. Goat, you gotta realize this though. Goat. Let's just have a serious conversation. I want to have a one-on-one conversation with Goat real quick. Before Goat, I'm gonna drop the link on you if you want to come on the show. Let me drop the link on you, buddy. You can come on the show and we can have a serious conversation about Crawford versus Canelo fight, right? You said Canelo's too big. Let's be realistic. All right, but listen though. Listen. Go. You gotta listen for a second. You're saying what you're saying. You gotta let me. You gotta let me. You're cooking. You gotta let me cook too, right, bro? You says Canelo's too big. Let's be realistic, right? I'm telling you, Canelo. First of all, we gotta state the facts. Canelo, yes, he may be the bigger fighter right now, but he was a lightweight at one point. Go. Did you know that? Did you know that Canelo started his career at 140? Did you know that? Comment that in the comment section. Go. I'm going to text it to you right now and you let me know if you knew that. Did you know Canelo started as a lightweight? Go. Did you know Canelo started as a lightweight? You know what that tells you? That tells you Canelo is not a super middleweight. He's not a natural super middleweight. Yeah, I heard he was 15 years old as a pro. So he went, but when he was 19 years old, go, go. But when he was 19 years old, which was 4 years later, he was fighting at 147. So he only moved up one weight class from being 15 to being 19. So he fought from 140 to 147. He was 15 to 19. When he was 19, he was fighting at 147, if you can remember. So at 19 years old, Canelo was at 147. He was fighting at 147 because he got hurt in the fight against Miguel Cotto's brother, Jose Miguel Cotto. Did you see that fight when he got rocked at 147 versus Miguel Cotto's brother? I think that's the only time we really seen Canelo truly hurt, and that was at 147. So what I'm trying to tell you is he's been gradually moving up in weight. He is not a natural super middleweight. I'm not saying he's not the bigger man. Currently, he's the bigger man. But is he a natural super middleweight? No, he's not. And that's what people fail to forget. This guy didn't start his career at 168. That's the first. When you talk Canelo versus Crawford, you have to bring out all of the facts. Be like, okay, there's a reason why Crawford would want to fight a guy like Canelo. Not saying Crawford is trying to cherry pick Canelo because Canelo's not a cherry pick. He wants to fight Canelo because Canelo is another guy who's moving up in weight. He didn't start his career at 168. He moved up gradually to 168. So Crawford, like, okay, if Canelo can move up, I could do the same thing. He's like, Canelo moving up to 168. Why can't I move up to 168 and fight the guy that moved up to 168, who started his career as a lightweight? He may be bigger now, but He started around the same weight class I started. He's not a natural 168-pound fighter. And at the end of the day, skills pays the bills. Plus, we're the same height. I got longer reach than him. He's just going to have an extra few pounds on me. He's not going to have the reach advantage. He's not going to have the speed advantage. I just can't get clipped clean. And that's what everybody is anxious to see. Because Canelo will need a knockout to beat a guy like Bud Crawford. And also, GOAT, when we talk boxing, right, GOAT? I didn't see your comment, W. Blake. Let me read your comment for a second. W. Blake said this. W. Blake 22 said this. Canelo wants to fight Mexican-style fighters, but don't want to fight Mexicans. That's facts. That's facts. W. Blake 22 says Canelo wants to fight Mexican-style fighters, but don't want to fight Mexicans. This is facts, bro. That's facts. Bandel says Canelo wants Canelo for 3-time undisputed and legacy. Then the bag. He wanted Charlo originally, but Charlo coming off a loss and a bad performance. Bandel, salute. That's facts. That's facts. So GOAT, you didn't hear anything I just said. You jump back in the comments and you're trolling. You saying the man is trying to go up there for payday. And I just told you, Canelo is not a natural super middleweight. That is not a payday fight. That is a competitive fight. Canelo would need a knockout to beat Crawford. If he can't get the KO, he's going to lose. Because Crawford will easily outbox him. Easy. And we haven't seen Canelo KO anybody in recent. All right, Goat want to chill. He want to troll today. Goat, you want to troll today, bro. And let me respond to my man Bandel while Goat keep trolling in the comments. Bandel says he wants. All right, Bandel, keep talking your payday bullshit. He says he wants Canelo for 3-time undisputed and legacy in the bag. He wanted Charlo originally, but Charlo's coming off a loss. Bandel, that's 100% right. But the thing with Charlo, right? He still probably would have fought Charlo. But Charlo has lost all of his belts, bro. Did you know they stripped Charlo of all of his freaking belts? He's champion in recess right now. Nobody knows what he's doing. In my opinion, he may not even come back to 154 because how can you let these sanctioning bodies just take all your belts away from you? They took his WBO belt. They took his IBF belt. They took his WBA belt. And they taken all of his belts. They took the WBC, they took the IBF, they took the WBO. He don't have any belts right now. That's why the Crawford's like the fight don't make sense no more. The man don't have any belts. If anybody at 154 I'm interested in is probably Tim Tszyu. Because Tim Tszyu is the only one making a name for himself at 154 right now. And Bandel, you know what people are saying? People are saying Tim Tszyu going to knock out Crawford, bro. Can you believe that? They're saying Tim Tszyu is going to knock out Crawford. Can you believe that? How does that even make sense to these boxing fans? How is Tim Tszyu going to knock out a pound-for-pound #1 elite level fighter? That's what they say before the fight. And then after the fight, you know what they're going to say, bro? Tim Tszyu is overrated. Tim Tszyu wasn't ready. Crawford cherry-picked Tim Tszyu. Crawford went up to 154 when 154 was a weak division. He didn't even fight Charlo. He fought Tim Tszyu. That's what they're going to say after the fight. Before the fight, they're going to say Tim Tszyu by knockout. Tim Tszyu is going to, Crawford's too small. Tim is too strong. After the fight, it's a totally different story, bro. I mean, we see this stuff over and over again, but like they say, history always repeats itself. Bandel says, yeah, I know they script him, but Bud wasn't going to fight him coming up for loss. That's not his style. That's Earl's style. Yo, that's funny, bro. He said that's not. So you, Bandel, you think Crawford still wouldn't have fought him if he was if he was undisputed right now? So Bandel, if Charlo was still undisputed, right? You think Crawford wouldn't fight him? I think he would fight him if he's undisputed. He has what Crawford wants, the belts. You don't think he'll fight him if he was undisputed still? I think he would have fought him. Bandel says Buzz stops Zoo. Yeah, that's facts. I don't know how people don't see that, bro. Bandel, I don't know how they don't see it. You know what they saying? They saying Zoo is too strong for Bud. We're back to this bullshit again. We're back to this bullshit again. Zoo is too big and too strong for Crawford. We're back to this bullshit again. How many times y'all gonna underestimate this man? This man is strong as an ox. Tim Zoo is not stronger than Bud. If Crawford and Tim Zoo was in the street fight, Tim Zoo would get murked. If Crawford and Tim Zoo was in a real fight, Tim Zoo would get murked. If Crawford and Tim Zoo was in a boxing fight, Tim Zoo would get embarrassed. And then y'all gonna say, Tim Zoo was a hype job, living off his father's name. He ain't beat nobody. He beat a washed Keith Thurman. He beat a washed Tony Harrison, who already lost to Jermell Charlo. Crawford should have fought Jermell Charlo. Come on, bro. We know how this story goes. Before the fight, y'all say all this shit. After the fight, y'all change y'all tones. Bud likes those come forward pressure fighters. Bandel, exactly. Crawford loves pressure. That's why a fight with Crawford and Canelo is a great fight, because Canelo thinks he's a pressure fighter now. He likes to come forward. He likes to try to walk you down. That's what Crawford likes. How can you play into somebody's game if the guy likes when you come at him? Why would you engage with him? You're doing exactly what that man wants you to do. You understand? So a guy like Tim Zoo, who knows nothing else, he's gonna continue to do what he's been doing, and that's marching forward, coming forward. So Tim Zoo is gonna come straight forward. He's gonna come straight forward, like Floyd Mayweather always say, straight up and down, no special effects. He's gonna come straight forward into the fire, and he's gonna get fried. And boxing fans are gonna call him a hype job, overrated. He's a bomb. We know how the story goes. I mean, we've seen it so many times. We can literally predict the future now. Bandel says, you have a point about fighting Charlo for undisputed, but I don't see Bud fighting anyone coming off a loss. If Canelo loses, Bud will not want to fight him. Bandel, you got interesting point, interesting take right there though. I never really looked at it like that. I only looked at it from the perspective that he wants those belts. Ah, James and Everett II. He says, this guy is live again. James and Everett II, salute, Brody. You want to come on a panel and talk boxing? Let me drop the link on you, Brody. Hit the link, come on a panel. Let's talk boxing, bro. James and Everett II, boxing fans are saying Errol Spence Jr. was out of his prime when Crawford fought him. But Bandel, get back to what you were saying, my guy. You got a point, bro. I never really looked at it like that. I think Crawford he might not want to fight these dudes if they're coming off a loss, because he feel like he might not get credit. So you got a point, though. You got a point. That's a high possibility, though. He might not. He's gonna be like everybody gonna think I'm gonna win. The thing about Crawford is right. Bandel, I noticed this about Bud, right? And I'm pretty sure you do too. He likes to fight he likes to fight guys where everybody think he's gonna lose when his back is against the wall. So you might have a great point, bro, about him not wanting to fight a guy coming off a loss because he's gonna feel like people's not gonna give him any credit if he fights a guy coming off a loss. James and Edward II, hit the link, man. Join the show, Brody. Hit the link, join the show. Denver versus Phoenix tonight might be a good game. Throw some money at. Oh, what bets you doing? I'm trying to make some money tonight, bro. Give me some good picks, man. Give me you in a Discord or something, yo. The NBA been frying me, man. Hold on, no. Matter of fact, the NBA hasn't really been frying me. College basketball been frying me. They be going to overtime just to kill your parlay, bro. I'm at work for another hour. Or, but bro, drop some good parlays on me, man. I'm trying to make some money tonight, bro. Come on. It's the end of the month. I got bills to pay. These cars is not selling themselves. I sell cars, but they not selling right now. Somebody just offered me $2,000 for a car. I'm selling for 5,000. Like what? That's crazy. Like I need some money, but I ain't that desperate. Luca, bro, I got you. Yeah, yo, I need some good parlays, man. Throw me some parlays, bro. Let me make some money tonight. My man. But yeah, they saying Errol Spence Jr. is out of the the Z Rodriguez. Damn, it's hard for me to say your name, bro. The Rodriguez. All right, Brody. Appreciate you. The Z Rod Grease. Rodgers. I don't know. I want to say Rodriguez, or I don't know how I should say your name, bro. But I'm gonna just say the Z. He says Spence wasn't going to win. Way back when they met up in Dallas, where Bob Arum was there. Oh yeah, for sure. Spence knew he wasn't going to win. Oh, 0 degrees. Oh shit. How did I not see that, bro? That's slick. That's slick, bro. I like that, John. That's real slick. How you snuck that in there. I think because of the way it's spelled. But that's slick. I like that. That's a nice name on here. 0 degrees. I like that. He says, yeah, Spence knew he wasn't going to win. That's why when he saw Crawford, bro, he had the hoodie on. Remember, he had the hoodie on? He went there, looked the man in his eye. He over here talking to Crawford, and he talking to Crawford homie too. Crawford was like, don't talk to him. Talk to me. Don't talk to my homie. Talk to me. You're going to fight me. You're not going to fight my homie. Errol Spence, Errol Spence over here trying to talk to Crawford's homie. When Crawford's in Errol Spence Jr.'s face, and Errol Spence Jr. is trying to start drama with his homie. Why are you talking to my friend when you could talk to me? He said, it's okay. Years ago, only had so many characters to spell it. Got you, got you. I mean, but you snuck it in there though, real nice. Even though it was hard for me to figure it out, but when you say it out, you spell it out, I see it. But I couldn't see it because the way you spelled it. But it makes sense though. It's a pretty cool name. 0 degrees. That's a pretty cool name on here. But yeah, Earl Spence been had that energy that he didn't want to fight Crawford since 2018. And I don't understand how people didn't see it. It was like this fake sense of confidence, and people just fell for it. And now they lost all this money. They lost all this money, and now they lose all of this money, right? These people lose all of this money, and now they're like confused. So they keep coming up with excuses, even going as far as saying the younger man, Errol Spence, who's 33 years old, well, he just turned 34, is out of his prime. How is Errol Spence out of his prime and Crawford's 3 years older than Errol Spence? Y'all not making sense. I said Rodriguez. 0 degrees. What do you think about boxing fans saying Errol Spence is out of his prime and he's 3 years younger than Terrence Crawford? Do that make sense, bro? Do that make sense? People are saying Errol Spence is out of his prime and he's 3 years younger than Terrence Crawford. Rodriguez said, man, I predicted the round how it would be stopped. Whoa. Yo, if you did that, bro, you should be a rich man. You ain't putting no money on it. I just put money on a stoppage. I didn't put money on no round. I put money on a stoppage. I made like 2,500 that night. I should have made more though. I made like 2,500 that night. I definitely should have made more. But making 2,500 in one night, that's good money, man. That's good money. But I feel like I should have made way more than that. He said, man, I predicted the round and how it would be stopped. Wow. Man, if I knew the round, bro, I would have been a rich man. Whoa. 0 degrees say he made 25K. Hey, yo, my man. Yo, you the man of the year, bro. If you made 25K, man, you actually did that, bro. 0 degrees, stop playing with me, bro. Really? Yo, that's what's up, bro. You really made 25K? Damn, if I knew the round, bro, I would have emptied out my bank account. Yo, that's what's up, bro. I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy that you made 25 bands. Hey, yo, that's what's up, bro. Bandell says, I miss hearing the Spence making dumbass statements about how Spence beats Bud. Oh, you missed the Earl sexuals? He says, I miss hearing the Earl sexuals making dumbass statements about how Spence beats Bud. Shit isn't fun anymore since Bud smoked EJ. Yeah, bro, it's been real quiet. It's like YouTube's been a little dead ever since that fight. Everybody is like confused. They don't know what to say no more. Bud just silenced the entire YouTube community. Mandel, and he also made some of these YouTubers change their YouTube channel. Some of them don't even talk boxing no more. Remember Black Fight Fan TV? That man don't even talk boxing no more. That was the that was the biggest Earl Spence supporter, bro. The man doesn't even talk boxing no more, bro. Are you serious? The man stopped talking boxing, bro. How you stop talking boxing, bro? You was one of the biggest Earl Spence YouTube channels on. Everybody subscribe to your YouTube channel because you talked about Earl Spence on a daily basis. Earl Spence Jr. takes one loss. Immediately after the loss, the man put a post up on his community page and says, this channel will no longer be a boxing channel. I will no longer talk boxing or cover the sport of boxing anymore. Just because of Errol Spence lost to Terrence Crawford. Hey, yo, that's funny as shit, bro. PBC steered Spence around and cleared of Bud for years till Bud painted him into that corner. That's facts. 0 degrees. I got Keith pulling the upset. I don't know about that. I think Keith can make it a competitive fight, but I don't know if he beats Tim Tszyu. Go. I wouldn't put money on Keith. I don't trust Keith. I think Tim Tszyu beats him though. But if he beats Tim Tszyu, I wouldn't be surprised because I think he's more skillful than Tim Tszyu. You know, I always pick the guy with the skills, but in this situation, we need more than skills because Tim's been, I mean, Keith been inactive. He's been out of the ring for some time, and he hasn't showed us the old Keith in a long time. So it looks like a cashing out fight for Keith. But if he pulls it off and he turns back the clock, which I believe he can, though, don't get me wrong. I think Keith can pull it off. But will I put money on Keith? Not really, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. I wouldn't put money on Keith because I'm not 100% sure. But I think he makes it a competitive fight. I don't think he's going to get blown out like everybody's saying. I think the fight has a strong possibility of going the distance. You understand what I'm saying? But if he does pull off the upset, that'd be great. Crawford versus Keith. That's a huge fight. Bandel says, we used to have mad fun with the Earl sexuals back when you was Bud Crawford beats Easy Rule Spence. Hey, yo. Yo, man. The Earl sexuals used to say the craziest shit. Hey, yo, Bandel, remember when they predicted a fight, right, bro? And we asked them, predict a fight. Tell us how Errol Spence is gonna win. What do they all? They all say the same shit. Remember, bro? First, Errol Spence is gonna get him with the jab. He's gonna start off with the jab. The jab is gonna be too much for Crawford. Then he's gonna come to the body. So jab and body shots. And then he's gonna snatch Terrence Crawford's eye, and then he's gonna snatch his body. The eye collector, body snatcher. Yo, no, the bone collector, eye snatcher. Errol Spence was a bone collector and an eye snatcher. He was collecting bones and snatching eye sockets. The eye collector got his eye collected. The eye collector got his eye collected. What the hell? 0 Degrees salute. He said, bro, look through your comments. My shit is on auto predict. I don't even have to type it in. You said your joint is on auto predict? What you mean? I'm confused a little bit. Bandel says, I remember all them cats. Yup. Go says, what you think about Tim and Keith fight? I think it's a close fight. Go. I think it's a close fight, Go. Honestly, I think if Tszyu wins, I think he wins on the scorecards. I don't think he knocks out Keith. But if he does, I won't be surprised because inactivity. But I think he gets Keith on the scorecards. I don't see Keith getting knocked out by Tim Tszyu. Me personally, I don't see it. If it happens, I wouldn't be surprised, but I just don't see it though. You know, this is boxing. Anything can happen. I think Keith is the better fighter, but I think Tszyu is more active and more fresher right now. Is a reason why. Is the reason why Tszyu can win the fight on points though. I don't know. I don't see Tszyu knocking out Keith. If y'all see it, y'all let me know. But me personally, I won't put no money on a knockout. So I won't put no money on Tszyu knocking out Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman's never been knocked out before. Boxing fans got to realize that plays a factor. You can't just say this guy's going to get knocked out. A guy who was once an elite level fighter, he's going to get knocked out. And he's never been knocked out before. He's only been dropped. I only seen him drop one time, and that was versus Manny Pacquiao. But Manny Pacquiao has a lot of skills, and he has fast hands. And he has more skills than Tim Tszyu. But he's smaller. But being smaller don't mean Nothing. Because Pacquiao been the smaller guy his whole life. But anyway, 0 Degree says Keith not beating Zoo. Yeah, I don't see it either, bro. But I think it's gonna be a competitive fight. 0 Degrees. I agree with you. I don't think Keith wins the fight, but I think it's gonna be a competitive fight. I don't think Zoo just walks through Keith. I don't know. I just don't see it. And I like Zoo, but I'm just giving y'all my honest opinion. 0 Degrees says too much rust in my opinion. That's the same thing I'm saying. Yeah, he's been inactive. He does have a lot of rust. 0 Degrees says, real talk. I wish Harvey Dock wasn't a ref, nor Tony Weeks. Yeah, I don't trust them guys. Bandel says, I like Zoo, but I can't call whether it's a stoppage or a decision. The question is, can Thurman move the entire fight while taking those punches because he's going to get hit? Yeah, yeah, he's going to get hit. He's going to get hit for sure. But the thing with, all right, Bandel, we know this for sure, though. We know Tim Tszyu is not too much of a body puncher. You listening to me, bro? Bandel, we know Tim Tszyu is not too much of a body puncher. Whenever we see Keith Thurman get hurt, it was to the body. If we can really sit down and predict this fight, we really seen Keith only get hurt to the body in his career. We ain't never seen Keith really hurt to the head. Every time Keith was hurt, it was to the body, bro. And I don't remember Tim Tszyu being a really good body puncher. So I'm not too sure on that. Ghost says, I'm not big on Tim. He's just a fast power puncher, no feet at all. Stands right in front of you. At least Keith has some feet. Yeah, I agree. But I like Tszyu though. The reason why I like Tszyu, he comes to fight. Yes, we know he don't have all the skill set in the world, but at least he's not afraid to get in there. He likes to fight. That's why I'm a fan. I'm a fan of any guy that likes to fight, you know. Tim Tszyu likes to fight, so I like the attitude. But with that being said, I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. Yes, I agree with you, Goat. He does lack the skill set and he has flat feet. Yes, he doesn't have the best footwork. Tim is in quicksand. Yes, he is. He does have flat foot. How you gonna beat Crawford stuck in the sand? Yeah. Crawford's gonna dance circle around Tim Tszyu. That's why people gotta understand styles make fights. Tim Tszyu gonna be standing right there. Crawford's gonna pick him apart. You can't beat Crawford standing right in front of him. That's an easy fight for the man. Tim is just a tough guy. He's rough. Yeah, he is. Tim's not beating Crawford. That's not even up for discussion ever. 0 Degrees. Do you believe that some boxing fans think Tim Tszyu can knock out Crawford? Some boxing fans actually think that, bro. I don't understand what these people be watching. Some boxing fans actually think Tim Tszyu can knock out Terrence Crawford. I'm so confused what they be watching. I'm so confused on that, bro. I'll be like, what? Well, how do you see Tim knocking out Crawford? Oh, please let me know. And they just say, oh, he's bigger. He's bigger. That's why he's going to knock him out. He's the bigger man. He's the bigger guy. He's big like Errol Spence. He's big like Errol Spence. No, he's bigger than Errol Spence, so he's going to knock out Crawford. 0 Degrees. Salute. Vandell says, do you think Bud stops Thurman if they fight? I think he does if he goes to the body. Vandell, I think Bud has a very good chance of stopping Keith if Bud goes to the body. We all know that's Keith Thurman's weakness. Body shots. If Crawford invests in the body versus Keith Thurman is not seeing the 12th round if he fights Crawford. Because we know that's Keith Thurman's weakness. He does not take body shots well. But like I said, Tim Tszyu is not a big body puncher. That's why this fight is going to be a close fight. Tim Tszyu doesn't go to the body. He's a headhunter. So if Crawford invests to the body on Keith, he's going to break Keith down and eventually stops him. Young Switch, salute. He says Tim won't even beat Thurman. Damn, Young Switch, you don't think Tim can beat Keith Thurman? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I won't put money on that though. I'm not gonna lie to you. But if Keith Thurman pulls it off, that's an amazing win for Keith Thurman. He turns his entire career around. Bud versus Keith is a hell of a fight. Fight Keith, not going to stand in front of him. And I would like to see that fight. Me too, bro. That's a great fight. So was Kaviaskis, and y'all saw what happened to him. Laugh my fucking ass off. Hey, yo. Hell yeah, he stops Thurman in 8. Man, Bud is the body snatcher. He will always go to the body. Let's be serious. Yeah, he is a body snatcher. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I guess you got your answer right there. So yeah, I think he'll stop him because he does go to the body. And you don't want to take them body shots from Crawford. I remember watching Terrence Crawford versus Gamboa, right? Even the Errol Spence fight. Crawford body shots was lifting Gamboa off of his feet. Crawford hit Gamboa with a hook to the body, and Gamboa left the ground. It's like the hook picked him off the ground to the body. I was like, what? He's trying to punch a hole through Gamboa. And this was years ago. He kind of did the same thing to Errol Spence. Let me see if I can find that picture for y'all. Terrence Crawford punches the Errol Spence body. Let me see if I can find the picture real quick. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. I don't know if this is the exact picture, but I probably got to look for the picture, but check this picture out. Check this picture out. I probably could have found I probably could have found a better picture than that. But Crawford's body shots, he hit Errol Spence with some vicious body shots, bro. I thought Tony was going to beat him. When is the Keith versus Tim fight? The date? I think it's in March. Hold on, we are in March. Hold on. Let me verify. Bro, it's this month. Yeah, it is this month. The 30th, March 30th, this month. It's the 30th, Young Switch. Yup. You guys are right. March 30th. That's right. So we're in the fight month already. The fight is going down this month. Oh, wow. Nevaeh said Bud moved up because he definitely doesn't want no boot smoke, and he knows Haney is coming for him. Now, this guy don't know shit about boxing. Nevaeh. This is what you call a casual fangirl. I'm going to drop the link on you, bro. I want you to come on the show and embarrass yourself. So come on the show, bro. Hit the link, all right? Let's bust it up today, all right? Nevaeh, can you hit the link, bro, and come on the show? Let's talk boxing. Cause I don't want to go off on you in the comments. I'd rather talk to you. I'd rather talk to you on live as a man to man who understand the sport of boxing, so we can break this stuff down. So yeah, he's a super casual. Like, who says shit like that? Who says stuff like that? Do that even make sense? Do that even make sense? He goes on to say, Bud's the most overrated fighter. He wants to fight Tim Cahoon, an unknown fighter, and wants payday from Canelo. Nevaeh, hit the link. Come on the show. Let's talk boxing. Why you gotta be a troll? Why don't you be a boxing fan and stop losing money on a sport you don't know anything about? How much money do you make on the sport of boxing? You don't make no money because you're an emotional boxing fan. You don't make no money on boxing because you're an emotional boxing fan and you don't know nothing about boxing. But when you come to this channel, we're going to help you make money over here because we know boxing over here. We don't come on here trolling. We come on here telling the truth. So if you want to come over here trolling, that's not the right idea. You should come over here with an open mind to try to learn the sport of boxing. Don't come over here saying nonsense. Hit the link in the comment section. Come on the show and let's talk boxing, bro. Don't be a troll in the comment section. We know your boy Earl got beat up. You want to see your boy Boots get beat up too? Listen to me. Nevaeh, listen to me and listen to me good. Jerron Boots Ennis hasn't fought anybody. You think that's how the sport of boxing work? You ain't fight nobody and you want to fight the best fighter in the world? Do that make sense to you, Nevaeh? Jerron Ennis hasn't fought anybody in the sport of boxing. And you want this man to fight the best fighter in boxing right now, pound for pound, number one fighter, undefeated, hasn't shown no flaws in his game, a knockout artist, has 10 knockouts in a row, and he knocked everybody out at welterweight. Jerron Ennis fought a guy named Karen. We have no idea who he is. And he couldn't even knock out this Karen, who some people will call a Euro bum. That's what some people will call the man. They'll call Karen a Euro bum. And he made Jerron Ennis look basic. And you're telling me that Jerron Ennis can even, I'm not even going to say compete, can beat Crawford if he hasn't even fought anybody and he couldn't even fight a guy people will consider a Euro bum in Karen? Is that what you're telling me, Nevaeh? So I hope you're not just trolling me, bro. I hope you want to come on the show and explain yourself and don't embarrass yourself in the comments because it's a bad look, bro. It's really a bad look. Just hit the link, come on the show, and let's talk boxing. Because honestly, when I'm reading your comments, I'm thinking you don't like Boots or you don't like Devin Haney. Because how would you think Bud is avoiding Boots or Devin Haney? It makes no sense. First of all, Devin Haney is at 140, right? He talks about coming to 147, but we don't know how good Devin Haney is. And I'm going to tell you why. Devin Haney has not fought those fights that we really want to see him in. the Gervonta Davis fight, the Teofimo Lopez fight, the Shakur Stevenson fight. There is 3 fights still on the table for Devin Haney that Devin Haney hasn't fought. So how can you say Crawford is avoiding Haney if Haney hasn't even beat Gervonta, Shakur, or Teo? He hasn't even beat the best guys in and around his weight class, but the number 1 fighter in the world who beat the best guy, pound for pound, top 3 fighter in the world, Errol Spence Jr., is avoiding Haney? Come on, bro. Don't embarrass yourself in my comment section, bro. We actually know boxing over here. We don't troll, bro. So don't do that, man. That's why I dropped the link for you if you want to come on the show and talk boxing. Don't embarrass yourself, okay, buddy? Let me read some of these comments, man. Nevaeh just embarrassed himself. It's disgusting how some people could do that. Bandel says he's a super casual, y'all. Is Ryan trying to act crazy so the Devin Haney fight don't happen? Well, according to Ryan Garcia, he said he got raped. He said they took his phone. He said they try to steal his soul. They try to kill him. They put him all kinds of stuff. He said. So honestly, I don't know if that's promotion. I think it's some shit going on behind the scenes that we don't really know about because that's not promotion over there. That's not promoting a fight. Yo, GOAT. That's not how you promote a fight. You tell the world these people raped you and took your bank account and they're trying to do all this stuff to you to keep you from telling the truth about all kinds of stuff he's saying. I'm not saying he's lying about what he's saying, but I'm just saying that's not how you promote a fight. So I don't know if he's acting crazy to get out of the Devin Haney fight, but I do know it's something deeper than boxing that's going on behind the scenes, and that's worse than trolling, bro. That's not even trolling no more. Cause the shit he said, you can't come back from stuff like that. You could say a lot of stuff and be trolling on the internet, but the stuff Ryan is doing right now, it's hard to really come back from some of that stuff. Or Ryan Garcia acting crazy so Devin Haney don't train as hard. That could be it, distraction. Okay, give me 5 minutes. Let me order McDonald's through my phone. Go through drive-through. Nevaeh, I'm waiting on you, bro. I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you. I was about to get off, but I'm gonna wait for you, bro. Order your food. Come on the show. Let's talk boxing, bro. And let's be cordial. Let's not be disrespectful. I'm one of those people. You could talk boxing to me. We don't gotta disrespect each other. You allowed to have your own opinion. I'm allowed to have my own opinion. At the end of the day, my opinion makes me money. I don't know how much money your opinion makes you. So I can show you my track record. Can you show me your track record? See, the thing is, with having your opinion, right? With having your opinion, some of your opinion got to be backed up with facts. So, if a guy like me, I have my opinion all day, but I show you my FanDuel slip, and it shows you that I have a 99.9% bet ratio on, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I only have a 99.9% bet ratio on the big fights, not the small fights, but the big fights, because I know how to predict the big ones. The big ones, not the small little fights. You know, we get good fights here and there, but on the big fights where everybody's talking, those are the fights I'm an expert at predicting. You understand what I'm saying? Those are the fights I really do my homework on. Meaning, when I say I do my homework, I pay attention to the training camp. I pay attention to the gossip. I pay attention to, I'm on a girl's page. I'm on a girl's page. I'm on they uncle cousin page. I'm looking for everything I can get to know if this fighter is focused going into a fight of this magnitude. That's the type of guy I am because I usually have a lot of money on the line. So I got to get it correct. You understand what I'm saying? So I pay attention to all of that, Nevaeh. Man said Boots of all people. He hasn't even achieved more than Tim's Young Switch. Salute, bro. Yeah, I don't know why they putting a battery in Boots back, bro. It don't make no sense. They're putting a battery in Boots back. I'm not trolling, but Budrick fans are getting to biff headed. Huh? They're getting too big headed. All right, come on the show and let's talk boxing, my guy. Crawford is a level above everyone in the sport of boxing. I agree. I love Crawford. Just wish he would fight more. He fights once a year. Yeah, me too, Brody. I want to see him fight more. You know, he takes too much time off, man. But according to Crawford, though, hey yo, go. But according to Crawford, he says these guys don't want to sign a contract. He says he did a post one time, right? Go. Crawford did a post one time. He said, I wish I could fight more than one time a year, but these dudes, they're scared. They don't want to sign a contract. Zero degree said, Nevaeh, quit tripping, man. You have no analytical skills at all. Research fighters and their skills pitted against each other's. Buzz never overrated. 0 degrees. I couldn't have said it more. Nevaeh says Earl was a drunk dude and got into a car accident 2 times. Come on, Nevaeh. He been doing that his whole career, bro, and he was still winning. So you can't use that excuse. So if he's been doing that his whole career, he should have been losing, right? Why he wasn't losing against Danny Garcia? He wasn't losing against Sean Porter. He wasn't losing against um Ugas. But when he loses against Crawford, now everybody knows he's a drunk and car accident mattered. Come on, bro. You can't use that excuse. He's been doing that his whole career. He even admitted to it. He says, "Yes, I haven't been living a boxer lifestyle." He hasn't been doing it his entire career. He's been drinking his whole career. Come on, Nevaeh, don't do that, bro. We all know he hasn't been living a boxer lifestyle. Bandel says, "Oh, he's a BFTB sub, so that explains everything." BFTB. Oh, that's why he called Crawford Budrick. Go salute. Go says, "Be honest, Bud should fight Boots." Hey, yo, go. I'm not saying I don't want to see the fight, but I'm saying, yo, go. Listen to me for a second if you're listening, right? I'm not saying I don't want to see Crawford versus Boots. I'm saying if you're a Boots fan, you shouldn't want to see that fight. That's if you're a Boots fan. And I'm going to tell you why. Go, just listen to me for a second. The reason why, if you're a Boots fan, you shouldn't want Boots to fight Crawford right now is because Boots, on paper, Boots hasn't fought anybody that will prepare him for a Crawford fight. Don't a guy need to be proven for him to just, you want a guy to just jump in with the best fighter in the world without really showing us he can compete just because you see flashy skill set, so you automatically think he can compete with that guy? That's not how boxing works. Can we be realistic, bro? Can we be realistic? Doesn't a guy have to at least show us that he can compete by beating somebody close to that level, like a Keith Thurman or Danny Garcia? If Boots would have beat a Keith Thurman or a Danny Garcia, and he said he wanted to fight Crawford, that's a great fight. But right now, stylistically and looking at that fight on paper, that is a bad fight for Boots because he hasn't shown that he's ready for that level yet. So if you're a Boots fan, why would you want to set your guy up his very first real test against the best fighter in the world? That is not a fair fight. This is what I'm trying to say, GOAT. Boots versus Bud is a hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. Come on, Bud, make it happen and whoop him. I'm not saying it's not going to be a good fight, but I'm saying Let us know that Boots is actually ready for a fight like that. Let Boots beat somebody so we can actually say, okay, it's gonna be a good fight. But if he hasn't beaten anybody and he goes in there with Crawford and he gets toyed with, not saying he's gonna get toyed with, but what if that happened because he hasn't proven himself? He gets toyed with. What are we gonna say? Boots was too green. Crawford cherry picked the young Boots. Isn't that what you boxing fans are gonna say? Boots was too green. He didn't fight nobody before Crawford fought him. Tell me I'm lying. Boots gets handled easier than Spence. Bet money on it. I'm hands down for it. 0 degrees. I got my money ready for that fight too. These dudes don't know. Nevaeh said you probably already got body in the yo, Nevaeh, come on, man. Anyone who calls Bud Budrick listen to BFTB. That's the same thing I say. Yeah, you're right, Bandel. He probably do listen to BTFB, BFTB. Boots not Spence. He ain't a basic fighter or doesn't drink at all. All right, I dropped the link. I ain't see you yet, Brody. I dropped the link. I ain't see you yet. That's you. I'm waiting on you. Cause I was about to get off, but I'm waiting on you. I just want to hear what you got to say. Cause I don't want to keep going back and forth in the comments. I just want to hear what you got to say. And you gotta be realistic though, bro. You gotta be realistic. Listen, we know Boots don't do that, but we also know Boots hasn't beaten anybody to prepare him for a Crawford. So that's the ultimate fact right there. Boots is by far the biggest 147-pound fighter in the world. He walks around 195 pounds at least. He's a big boy. He can't fight but once a year because it takes him 7 months to make weight. Hey, yo, GOAT, you tripping. He doesn't want to fight no prime young fighters who has skills. Nevaeh, cut it out. Because the real reason the fight is not happening because Boots made 125K his last fight. Nevaeh, do you know the sport of boxing is called prize fighting? Bro, just hit the link and let's talk boxing. But I'm gonna hit you with this though. I'm gonna educate you on the sport of boxing. Do you know the sport of boxing is called prize fighting? Jerron Boots in his last fight, he made 125K. Did you know that? No, you don't know that because you don't truly follow the sport like that. If you truly follow the sport and you're not a troll, you wouldn't be saying stuff like this. You wouldn't be saying stuff like he doesn't want to fight no prime fighters. That makes no sense. If you truly follow the sport, you would know that Boots' last fight, he made 125K to fight Karen. No, not Karen, Villa. Ramon Villa. He made 125K to fight that man. So how much money you think Boots is gonna want to fight Crawford? How you go from 125K to 5 to 10 million? And how much money you think they're gonna try to want to pay Crawford because they don't think that fight's gonna sell? Do you not know the sport of boxing is called prize fighting? That's why I'm saying if Boots fought like a Danny Garcia or a Keith Thurman and he got his name up, it makes the fight even bigger. Do you understand what I'm saying? But if he doesn't fight Keith Thurman, he doesn't fight any big name, and he jumps into a Crawford fight, Crawford's going to take a pay cut, a huge pay cut, because nobody really knows Boots. This is what people don't understand. Nobody really knows Boots like that. The fight's not going to sell. He's not a draw yet. If he was a draw, he'd be on pay-per-view. He's never been on pay-per-view unless he was on the undercard of a Tank David pay-per-view. These are the facts, man. Why people don't like the facts? It takes Boots 7 months to make 147. That's funny. 140 Duck and Haney. Nevaeh, you a troll, bro. Come on. Lomachenko is better than anything on Buzz resume. Oh my God. You're trolling, bro. That Matias guy wants Haney. I would love to see that fight. No, he blocked me a long time ago. All of them blocked me. Yeah, the LDBC always blocking people. I like Boots, but we talking about Bud, an all-time great fighter. but on another level. And I don't see Boots ever reaching that level, reaching that height. I agree. 0 degrees, salute. He says, there's no money in that fight at all, saying the least. It would be a disservice for both Crawford and Boots. 2 mil versus 50 mil to 60 mil. Come on, make it make sense, idiots. Right. Yeah, Boots' best win is it's a Lipinets or a Delorme, and both of them were old men. Bantel, this is what people don't understand. They don't look at the facts, bro. They don't look at the numbers. They don't look at these stuff. The man hasn't been really tested. He hasn't been in there with any solid opponents yet. You want that man to jump in the ring with the best fighter of this generation without ever proving himself fighting any top competition. That's not a fair fight. That's not a fair fight. My thing is, I already know if that fight ever happened, you guys are going to come with the excuses after the fight. Man, Boots was too green, yo. Crawford cherry picked Boots. Boots was too green. Crawford should have never fought Boots, man. He was too green. He cherry picked that man. Why did Crawford fight Boots? We know that's how y'all gonna come, bro. That's how y'all do every single Crawford fight. Y'all put a battery in the guy's back. After the guy gets beat, you come with the excuses, bro. This is nothing new. Hey, yo, Nevaeh, man, my phone's about to die, bro. I'm on my phone right now. I'm not on my computer, bro. I've been waiting for you for a minute. You've been ordering your McDonald's. You taking forever, bro. I'm gonna wait for you for like 5 more minutes, then I'm gone, bro. I just wanted to bust it up with you for a little bit, have a little chat. Nevaeh is less than 2 years in watching boxing. I guarantee it. Hey, yo, 0 degrees. Yeah, I agree too, bro, because I don't think anybody that watches boxing and have some common sense would say some of the stuff Nevaeh is saying. Why you think I offer him to come on the show? Because I wanted him to come on here and embarrass himself. That's why I said I'm gonna drop the link on him. I'm not saying anybody. I didn't want anybody just to come on. I wanted Nevaeh to come on because I knew he was trying to embarrass himself. So I was gonna let him do it. That's why I dropped the link on him. Yeah, I don't think he's coming. Cause I've been waiting for him. He's saying he ordering McDonald's. He ain't coming back. But 0 degrees though. You think that's fair, bro? Jerron Boots Ennis. The guy hasn't beat anybody. And you put that guy. He said that's a chick. Hey yo. How you know that's a chick? Hey yo, that's funny. But 0 degrees. Listen to this, right? Jerron Boots Ennis. The guy hasn't beaten anybody, bro. He hasn't fought anybody. You think that's a fair fight to put that guy in with Terrence Crawford, bro? You put that guy in with Terrence Crawford, that's not a fair fight. It's like Mike Tyson sparring somebody. I remember this story from Teddy Atlas. Hold on, my man is in the background. Boxing nerd, you casual fangirl. Hey, yo, what's up, Brody?
What's going on, family? How you doing?
I'm chilling, man. How you?
Life is life, but I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling.
Man, I ain't heard from you, man. You be ducking me, man. You be ducking smoke.
Nah,
You
bro.
and
You
your
just don't go
just how your
live every
boy
day like
Boots,
you used
just
to.
how your boy Boots is ducking my man Crawford.
How's he ducking when he wants to
He's
fight?
been ducking, bro. He don't want no smoke. Why he don't want to unify?
Bro, who's there to
Undisputed.
unify with
He don't
except
want
Crawford?
undisputed, bro.
Doesn't Crawford doesn't want undisputed.
Nah. We already had it. What you talking about, bro?
Exactly. So Crawford literally
Boots
said
is
he's
ducking, bro. Boots is
how.
ducking.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
How is Boots ducking when Terrence Crawford said he's on to the biggest fights of his career, biggest money fights? Is Jerron Boots at his big money fight?
Nah, it's not.
Okay, so then how is he ducking?
He's ducking because he's not trying to put himself in a position to make it a big money fight.
So how does
Why
he do
don't he
that?
try to fight somebody else to get his name up?
So how does he put himself in position? How if you were his manager, what do you do for him to get the Crawford fight?
what I would do for him to get the Crawford fight, I would call out like a Conor Ben, smoke Conor. I would
Conor Ben's
call
not
out,
even. You understand what he's trying to do, right? He's trying to unify. Conor Ben's not a champion. He's barely ranked in any of the section
name,
bodies.
bro. He has a name. Conor Bennett has a name. We're trying to raise Boots' profile. We're not. Forget the belts. Raise your profile first, buddy.
He wants belts, man.
No, no. You gotta follow the Javante Davis blueprint. It's like no.
Don't piss me
I'm
off, bro.
playing. I'm trolling, bro. I'm trolling. But
Frank
what's
Martin's
going
about
on
to
though? You
get
were
killed,
saying
yo.
something?
No lies. Frank Martin's about to get killed, decapitated. Poor guy.
No, no. I think that's a competitive fight. Come on, man. Don't
No,
do
it's
that.
not. For 6 rounds until Tank takes him out.
Yo, come on, man. Stop that. So
Frank
you
is
don't
going
think?
out in 6.
So you don't think Frank Martin can take a good punch, bro? Come on, man. Don't do
The
that.
only reason Frank Martin's getting the fight in the first place because his last performance was absolutely atrocious.
You said what?
His last performance was absolutely atrocious. That's how he does it. Tank goes off your last performance, and if you look like shit, he'll call you out. He did it
Yeah.
with he did it with Leo Santa Cruz. He did it with Rolly, and he's doing it with Frank now.
Come on, man. Don't do that.
It's the
That's a
truth,
great.
bro.
So you don't think that fight goes 12?
No, man.
Really?
Bro, the way Tank is punching, nobody at 135 or 140 could take those punches, bro.
How the hell Pitbull's small ass Cruz could take it?
Because he was smaller. The dynamic's different. Because Tank is usually fighting people either his height or taller than him. He's good punching up. He doesn't have the same power punching down. I don't know if you knew that.
Cooking with Sir Senior, salute, man. Yeah, yo, how do you feel about people saying Earl Spence was past his prime? This is the new narrative.
Errol Spence just got his ass whooped. Simple.
No, but how do you feel about that though?
No, I don't really care about it. He just got his ass whooped. Simple as that.
So you don't think he was past his prime?
No.
So why do people believe that?
Crawford's in the middle of his prime. He's aging differently. Earl just sucks.
They said Earl waited. Crawford waited. They said Crawford waited until Earl Spence wasn't good no more. They waited until he was too old.
That's their coping mechanism. I thought you knew this.
No, I just wanted to know your thoughts. I got mine.
You understand I'm a Crawford fan, right?
Yeah. So I wanted to hear your opinion on the situation, bro.
Mine is the same as yours. Why would you want to hear? If I was an Errol Spence fan,
I
then we'd
thought you
have a
would add
conversation.
some more stuff to it. That's why.
Okay, so here's their coping. They still can't get over. Understand this was a lot of people's favorite fighter for whatever reason. I'm not too sure why. I guess they like the body attack, the
Right.
punch output. He wasn't really a
Yeah.
puncher like that to begin with. When you
Right.
get punched in the same area a few times by a
Mhm.
mediocre puncher, it's gonna hurt. You could
Right.
break some bones.
Right.
He's literally throwing the same punch combination. 1-1-3-4.
My charger.
1-1-4-3. Like that's all he
Oh
was
yeah,
doing.
he does the same combinations over and
And then
over.
maybe a 5 or 6 every now and again.
My charger, babe. Not that one. The other one. Where the other charger? Is it downstairs? Where is it? Huh? What table? This table. Oh, there it is. Hello? Yo, nerd, what's up?
I was waiting for you to finish.
Huh?
I was waiting for you to finish.
What fish?
No, finish.
Oh, yeah, I'm talking to my girl.
No, I heard that.
Yeah. Why you got your debit card out, boy? Yeah, so
Yo, fix that thumbnail. Crawford's not stopping Canelo.
hey yo, listen to me. Um, we ain't worried about Canelo right now. But listen, what's I about to
Everybody
say?
should be worried about Canelo. What are you talking about?
No, because we talking about Spence for a second.
Okay,
But
cool.
you know this year these dudes didn't wish Spence happy birthday?
Yeah, nobody cares.
No, come on, man. You don't think that's messed up?
No, we don't care.
No, but listen, every year they wish Earl Spence happy birthday.
He lost thousands upon thousands of fans.
So, because the guy lose one fight, so you don't wish him happy
The
birthday no more.
PBC is pretty much dead. It died on July 29th. 2023.
Yo, stop, man. Stop doing that.
Bro, it's the truth. Terrence
I'm
Crawford came in and killed the PBC with one fight.
Yo, you're crazy.
Am I lying?
I don't know. They on Amazon Prime now.
Bro, Stanionis is only just getting a fight after 2 years.
Hold on, who he's fighting?
I don't know. Boots hasn't fought since June of
Well,
2023.
Boots is in a legal battle. That's why.
He literally sued for a million. Hope he gets
For
his
how much?
money.
$1 million?
A mil.
That's good money if he
He
gets it.
only fought once in 2022. He fought twice in 2023. He hasn't fought yet in 2024, and we're already in February. And
All
March,
right.
sorry.
Yeah, that's crazy. But I'm hearing he's fighting on Javante Card.
You know he was supposed to fight Crowley for the IBF title, and Crowley didn't want to fight.
I mean, for the title or for the if it was going to be
No,
vacant?
for the vacant title. For the vacant title. He was never supposed to be email champion, but like that didn't go
But
through.
Crowley didn't want it.
That's why he's an email champion currently.
But that's what I hear. I don't know how true that is.
No, he didn't want it. He didn't want it. The pay wasn't right. And so he waited, like Shakur's waited. Remember how Shakur waited for it to go to the sanctioning bodies for them to order it?
Right.
Because apparently the split wasn't proper for Crowley. So he didn't want that split. So when they go to the sanctioning body, the sanctioning
He's a what? This man went on mute. Hey, yo, 0 degrees, salute. 0 degrees. He said, man, this guy's a buzz killer. Yo, come on. That's my man, 0 degrees. Don't do that. But yeah, he's a huge Boots fan, though. He's a huge Boots fan. All right, I'm going to talk to you later, Boxing Dirt. He left. 0 degrees, he left. But, hey, yo, 0 degrees. I'm still waiting for Nevaeh. Nevaeh still ain't come back yet. Nevaeh ducking smoke. Nevaeh ducking smoke. 0 degrees. He said he was coming on here to cook me, and he still hasn't come. You can't be ordering. You can't be ordering for that long. You can't be ordering. Damn, are you feeding the whole house? You can't be ordering McDonald's for that long. You know what I'm saying? But Cooking with Sir Senior says, Cooking with Sir Senior, what you say? Cooking with Sir Senior says, was this Spence past his prime or was the clone expired? Hey, yo, I don't know. Either one. Either one, you tell them they going to say yeah to it. The clone probably expired or he was past his prime. Either one, man. Anything to discredit Crawford's win. It is what it is. Let me read some of these comments before I take it down because I got to do something. Yeah, Boots the best. Yeah, I already read that from my man, Bandel. This is the weirdest stuff people come up with. Facts. Smoke session, sports entertainment. Salute. Anybody want to come on? Last words. Anybody want to come on and cook real quick before I get off? Because I said everything I had to say. If anybody want to come on real quick and cook, new to the channel, hey, from Toronto, Canada, Brandon Lamb. Salute. Brandon Lamb, hit the link. Come on the channel. Let's talk boxing. Anybody want to come on the channel and talk boxing for a second before I get off of this thing? Hit the link. I already said everything I had to say. Oh yeah, before I got interrupted, Nevaeh is in a wheelchair, can't stand if you have no legs. Yo, that's crazy. 0 degrees going off. But anything y'all have to say before I get off? Drop the link. Somebody hit the link. Come on. But before I say everything I was supposed to say, before Boxing Nerd interrupted me, because Boxing Nerd, we all know he's a huge Boots fan. So I was about to cook his man. So he heard me talking crazy about his boy Boots. He jumped on the comment section. Well, he jumped on a live. So I'm going to finish what I was saying because he interrupted what I was saying. So I'm going to say this. Boots versus Crawford. It's like Mike Tyson fighting. It's like Mike Tyson sparring somebody's son, right? Listen, let's say your dad is your trainer, right? Because I heard a story similar to that from Teddy Atlas, right? I want you guys to listen to me for a second. Your dad is your trainer. You're a heavyweight. Your dad takes you to go spar Mike Tyson, right? Mike Tyson is beating you up, punching on you, destroy you in the ring. But your dad is too prideful and he keeps putting you back in the ring, even though you're getting destroyed. You understand what I'm saying? If you didn't know that that kid that's getting destroyed by Mike Tyson, that was his dad who keep putting him back in the ring, you would think his dad didn't like his son. That is how Boots fans are acting, or Errol Spence slash Boots fans are acting like the father that keeps putting his son back in the ring with Mike Tyson. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? If you didn't know, if you didn't know these boxing fans, because we really know they're Earl sexuals, you would think these guys hate Boots. Because why would you want to see Boots, his young, illustrious career, get tainted? His record, his young, undefeated record, take a big hit because he wants to rush his career and get in the ring, not just with a special talent in Crawford, but an all-time great special talent who a lot of expert trainers have predicted that this guy could have competed in any era. That's the guy you want to put Jerron Boots in there with when he hasn't even fought anybody? Do that make sense to you? Damn, I don't know why it's doing that, bro. I don't know why it's doing that. Once you click the link, it's supposed to let you come on. I don't know if you're on your phone. Are you on your phone or are you on your computer? It's supposed to let you come on. Are you signed into YouTube? I don't know why it would do that, bro. That's crazy. I would have loved to hear you come on the show and talk boxing. I don't know why it didn't let you come on, Brody. It let everybody come on. Once you hit the link, you just come on. You just write your name. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe it's a problem with YouTube. But usually everybody comes on. I don't know. That's crazy. But I'm saying Crawford versus Ennis, it's like Bach don't like Teddy Atlas, but I give him credit for recognizing Crawford to the utmost. Yeah, I give him credit for that too. For sure. But I'm saying, right? Crawford versus Ennis is literally boxing fans are showing their true colors. Either they don't really rock with Ennis or they're just too hurt from the Errol Spence Jr. loss and they don't care at this point. We want anybody we think might stand a chance to defeat Crawford. You don't know if that guy can defeat Crawford. You don't even care. You just want to see it because you think there's a possibility he can. Instead of looking at the facts, you ignore the facts because your emotional self is clouding your judgment. And that's not how you predict boxing fights. you'll lose every single time. Don't be emotional when it comes to the sport of boxing. Look at the facts. Look at how the fighters come up. Look at the skill set. Look at if the fighter is a complete fighter. Look at everything they bring to the table, their advantages, their disadvantages, their experience. Look at all of that. Oh man, then it should have let you come right on if you was on your phone. That's crazy, man. I don't know why that happened. You look at all the advantages and disadvantages, and then you come to a conclusion. But you don't just get in your feelings. Crawford's ducking this guy. Crawford's ducking that guy. But when we look at the history books and we look on paper, Crawford has never ducked anybody. Boots hasn't done anything to get a fight like that. It is what it is. Zero's degrees. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for joining in the show. I appreciate you. I'm about to get off too. I was waiting for Nevaeh, but Nevaeh is ducking smoke. It is what it is. I appreciate everybody that joined the chat. It's your boy, No Credit. Until next time.